del Rosario. Happy Friday. The weekend is almost here. So let's get you up to speed with some news that you could use right now.
Hello there, beautiful people. I'm Anne Asis-Carilo, sending you love, good vibes, and a dose of positivity.
Happy Friday! I'm Monique Tuzon. Join us in the next hour for fun stories and conversations that matter.
Now, everyone is excited here in the BNC studios, to the point that we're actually calling it the BNC studios. Because we have a very special guest. Not only is she the internet's lumpia queen,
She is the queen of the local food content creator scene, and she's won multiple awards left and right in 2024.
So now let's find out her recipe to success this morning. So welcome to the show, the lumpia queen herself, Abby Marquez. Like, girl, we're all fangirling and our energy. Grabe, thank you. Thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence.
Happy to be here. Thank you po.
We're even happier that you said yes to this live interview.
Of course. Gusto ko itaas na energy natin in the morning.
Just for you, girls.
don't worry, we weren't ready also. Pero ito, iba na. But first of all, congratulations on all your success. And I want to go back to when you started muna, because just looking at what you've achieved in 2024 and even the latter part of last year, iba talaga yung trajectory mo.
Yeah.
Talk to yourself 5 years ago. What are you telling yourself?
5 years ago, what was I doing? I think I was in college. Oh my God. It's night and day. Night and day in every aspect. I was a college student na pangarap maging, manager sa restaurant or like be a cook. I don't even know what I wanted to do actually. Tapos, I just wanted to be fulfilled with whatever I'm gonna do. And I think I'm really, really happy where I am right now. I think I wouldn't believe it that 5 years
You know,
ago.
since then, by the way, since that 5 years, ito, ilista natin yung mga yung mga awards ni Abby, okay?
Thank you, Group 1.
Ito, featured in Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia 2024, featured in Tattlers Asia's Gentlest of 2024, and of course, yung Webby Award rin. I mean, like, ito, sorry!
There's more! Oh my gosh! There's more! We have a whole PowerPoint of you.
Thank you.
Pero like, this is also the first time na ginamit namin to para sa PowerPoint.
Only for you! For you lang, girl! So it feels special.
Parang graduation. Ikaw yung most na nahihingal sa awards nung estudyante.
Prof, diba? Presentation namin, Prof.
Yes, next group. Salamat.
I mean, Abby, walk us through how you felt, especially like all the accolades you got.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the Webby Awards, because that's
Okay,
a
yeah.
huge
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
I watched your speech when you lifted the trophy up and you said, "This is for the Philippines." Grabe, like I was getting goosebumps.
Same.
Can you walk me through what was going through your mind when you were on stage accepting that award for the Philippines?
Yeah. You know what? I did voice lessons a lot when I was young. Sanay ako sa stage. Pero I think yun yung time na talagang kabado, pressure. I just really wanted it to be perfect because you only had 5 words. And I even until now, like, of course, I talk about it a lot in interviews and everything. Pero really until now, every time I go back to it, feels really surreal. Na I'm wearing a Filipiniana in a room full of like Ina Garten, of people from different races.
Wow.
In New York, first time ko nasa New York noon. Like, what? This is crazy! Crazy! Yeah.
My goodness.
So, Abby, ang dami mong achievements, no? The Webby Awards, a lot of nominations as well. Grabe yung recognition sa'yo. Did you ever imagine na ma-achieve mo to when you started content creation in 2022? Na-foresee mo ba to? Na you will be getting all these things?
I don't think so. Kasi when I started, it was just a hobby. And I feel like when you're a content creator, yung focus mo is always, ano yung next content na ipopost ko?
Right,
That's
right.
always it. But it really helps when you have the right people working with you because they can also think ahead for you. So currently signed right now with my management team and sila talaga yung nagbigay sa akin ng parang you have to also plan where you're gonna be 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Right.
Kasi we all know that content creation, the industry is fairly new. Wala pa talagang nakatagal ng 30 years, 40 years because it's not even 30, 40-year-old industry.
Yeah.
So, I think yun yung strategy namin when it comes to, like to me, it's to make sure na you're pushing out good content but you're also putting into mind that these awards or these types of exposures like interviews and guestings, they really help as a creator. So I think that's
Yes.
also something like other creators should try.
Yeah.
Because that's what's gonna give you longevity.
Well,
Yeah.
not only that, it's because at the end of the day, success is a collaborative effort.
Yes.
And it's not, when I say collaborative, it's not just yung mga collab between influencers,
Yeah.
but it's really the team, the people around you na
Yes.
mention mo nga. So
Yeah.
it's so great you mention yung
Yeah.
management mo. But of course, we also want to talk about the collabs that you did.
Yeah.
Kasi sometimes we're scrolling through TikTok or whatever social media platform we want, and then we're like, oh, Abby is with, oh my God.
I know, right?
Yung mga tao nalilito sila parang, akala ko nasa US ka. Akala ko nandito, bakit nandito ka na ulit? Yeah.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do is that we picked out a list of some of the personalities that you worked with, and we're gonna show it here on our big screen.
Wow,
And,
yeah!
And
That's
yes,
so weird.
Ate Icy. Oh my gosh, this one was the one when I saw it. I said,
Yeah.
no, she did not host in a gang for Ate Icy.
It's so wild. So that was possible because I was friends with OMG Adrian. So he's this very amazing content creator who does content on like filmmaking and teaching creators good practices when it comes to their content. And he's actually Filipino. So we had a good parang hangout session, and then na bring up niya na he's actually friends with Saweetie. So sabi niya, do you want to do a collab with her? And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Is that even a question? Pero I don't know kung tinry ko maging chill na. Yeah, sure. Sige, when she's available.
Try lang.
Check kung available din ako. Pero what?
Were you shaking when you were cooking her sinigang? I would have been like, oh my God, here you go. So
Di ba naman? So the thing about that sinigang video is actually ano yan parang nagluto ako para tikman niya and then separate day ko na sinut yung pagluto. Parang another luto.
yeah.
Kasi
So she's not watching you,
Yeah,
no
she's
pressure.
not watching, no pressure. Ayan, very busy din kasi sila. But really, the interesting thing about it is parang it's one of the few times na I'm collaborating with someone not from the cooking niche.
Right,
to me,
actually,
parang,
okay.
ano mo yung itsura nito na isang filmmaking niche at isang artist or music artist, magko-collab kami in a video, parang, what is this gonna turn out to be? And it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It was amazing. How did you execute that, pala, when you were planning the shoot with Saweetie? How
Yeah.
did you decide to, okay,
and
let
how
me just
long
cook?
was yung proseso na yun?
Basically, OMG Adrian planned it all.
Ah, nice. Thank you, OMG
kasi-
Adrian.
Yeah, because he's a filmmaking guy, he directed it.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
It-
So,
it was easier that
It
way.
was
Oh.
easier that way.
Yeah.
Hindi ako yung in charge of production, you know?
Right.
But she was really nice. She was very pleasant person. I know na parang earlier that day, meron pa siyang parang nakakapagod na ginawa. But
Yeah.
she showed up. And I really love na she supports her fellow Filipinos.
Right.
Yeah,
nice.
she's really proud about that.
You know, we gotta move on and not just talk about people who support fellow Filipinos, but ito naman representing Asia.
Yeah.
Ito si Uncle Roger defending
Uncle
Asian food around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Maraming salamat, Uncle Roger.
And you, this was such a funny video. His comments were so hilarious.
Yeah. I would always say na siya yung favorite collab ko. Kasi iba yung iba yung hospitality ng Asian, kapwa
Yeah.
Asian.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like, yun yung na-realize ko. And super funny niya. As in, off-cam, on-cam, tawa kami ng tawa
Talaga?
on the set. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And you smacked him with a lumpia wrap?
that's
That
his
was
idea.
hilarious.
That's his idea, by the way.
So wait, just to be clear, has every bit of footage with Uncle Roger been released, or did you have to really think about which?
You all know that's not all the footage. You all know. If I could release a 30-minute footage, I would.
You should release some bit by bit.
Yeah.
You should do a
Okay.
series.
Okay, good.
All right,
good.
so we have a lot more to talk about. Actually, ang haba ng listahan because you work with so many great people. Let's now talk about Chef Rush. Talking about Chef Rush, again, energy with regards to all of it. Just how about Chef Rush? How was working with him?
Chef Rush, kung gaano siya ka parang masculine,
Yeah,
strong.
he's huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
For his internet character, ganun siya ka sweetheart in person.
really?
Yeah, he is
I
such
love
a
him
sweetheart.
smashing the
Yeah. Parang, okay, pagpatay ng cam, he suddenly becomes, are you taking care of yourself? Are you making sure you're doing this? Yeah, I'm really happy what you're doing because you're representing a minority, ganon. Such a
Such
good
a sweet tito.
Sweet tito. Sweet tito talaga. Yeah.
Tito Rush.
Tito Rush.
Hello, Tito Rush.
Tito Rush.
Rush.
Yeah. And talagang he respects the food. Kinain niya yan lahat of cam.
Talaga?
Yeah, really. Parang ayaw niya nagsasayang.
You actually are introducing Filipino food to a wider audience. And how has that been like? Kasi syempre, I'm sure you feel the responsibility.
Yeah.
You want to do it the right way. So
Yeah.
how has that been like, especially when you introduce it to Chef Rush, to well, of course, Uncle Roger probably has an idea anyway, pero approaching personalities like that.
The interesting thing is that nung in-approach ko sila na let's do a collab and started the discussion, what do you want to cook? All of them wanted to cook Filipino food.
Okay.
Because I don't think they often get the opportunity to collab with Filipino.
Okay.
So, nanggaling lahat sa kanila yung initiative na let's cook something Filipino. But, I mean, in my head also, I really wanted to also showcase that culture. And the process was, of course, I wanted this to be as a good representative of what we really have in the Philippines. So talagang I would go to a Filipino supermarket twice a day to get the freshest ingredients. Filipino yung products, hindi siya parang kung toyo na local, Kiko man for adobo.
Right.
So I made sure that what they tasted in the process is really what the Filipino food tastes like here.
All right, so
Bang.
we have 3 more collaborations that we want to discuss. QCP,
sure.
yung susunod, and there's so many things I wanted to ask about this. Kamusta man yung experience na to? This is actually not necessarily our cuisine, and now
Yes.
you're learning as well. How was that like? Iba naman.
I think yung pinaka natutunan ko kay QCP is it's not just the content, the cooking or itong mismong collab, but the process of doing his content's very different from mine. So
okay.
what I do is I would usually start with an outline and make sure I hit all the marks when I do my videos. Pero siya, sabi ko, okay, what are we gonna do? Sabi niya, let's work it out.
He just
okay, press
wins it.
record. Oh my God, so what am I gonna say? Sabi niya, it'll just come right out.
Na-test yung pagka-adlib mo.
Oh my God, so all his videos, ad-lib, but super entertaining. Grabe, what a talented person.
And it came out to be a different you. Like, I love it. Like, it's a Filipino Abby, naging Italian. It's nice. I love the authenticity.
Yeah. Even until now, na-feel ko yung anxiety na, okay, ano sasabihin ko? But he brought out a different version of me. Yes.
All right, so moving on to Tina Choi. That's we're gonna talk about next. How was that experience, yung collaborative effort? Kasi it feels like working with each and every influencer, iba dapat yung approach eh.
Yeah, very different. So, Tina or Dubidobap, it was different because shoot namin yan dito sa Philippines. So,
Okay.
she went here to the Philippines for her personal travel and she reached out to me and ako parang, oh my God, I watch you. Look at you. You're literally my idol.
Na-starstruck ka ba?
Oh, wild. Super kabado ako that day. Sabi ko, I cannot F this up. I need to plan everything. I need to have switch outs, as in. Pero when I met her, she was really super humble, super nice, and it just took off the pressure to really do well. So, ayan. Tina, very, very nice person. And even until now, when she's in the US, she would message me now, hey, are you here? Let's meet up. Let's
that's
catch
so
up.
sweet. Yeah.
She's a very nice person. Especially, yung, ano niya, jowaers niya, si Kevin. People also, people who
jowaers.
follow her know that she works with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the two of them
They
help
shoot.
out each other for the
okay.
shoot.
Cute.
And of course, dahil pa-Christmas na, we
Yes.
have to talk about Jose Marichan.
JMC!
Cue the music.
We're not gonna sing though, unless you want to.
That's not our content, sorry.
Yeah.
I super love that.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So how does it feel now to be part of the Christmas spirit and tradition that is
my
Jose
God.
Marichan?
That shoot with JMC, grabe. Nung na-introduce pa lang sa akin yung opportunity, sabi ko, oh my God, DJMC.
Yeah.
Oh my God, wild. You would kind of expect na for someone this big, this iconic, he would be really, okay, professional and this transactional. Let's do it. Pero grabe, para siyang the nice grandpa.
Yeah,
Your nice
yeah,
grandpa.
yeah.
He would talk to me even after the shoot, and he would invite me for sushi. What's your favorite thing to eat? So, sushi. Sabi niya, okay, we will go sushi date
that's
together.
That's so sweet.
Grabe, I mean, you've
love
worked
that.
with all these amazing people.
Yeah.
But is there one particular person or celebrity, I don't know, in mind or chef that's your dream collaboration?
Oh,
If you're
easy.
watching.
I-manifest natin.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right.
And tell them straight up.
Let's all hold hands
Okay.
and pray for this moment.
Okay,
all right,
are you ready?
Who do you want to work with?
Lord, mag-collab kami sana ni Gordon Ramsay.
He has a restaurant here, so it will happen.
Sana.
He has a restaurant here. He needs you, Abby. He needs you.
Are you ready for his attitude?
You know what? I think he's like any other chef. We see him in the kitchen, and in the kitchen, you really need to be like a proper assertive leader.
Yes.
Yeah, but almost every chef that I meet, when they're not in the kitchen and you're just in a very chill hangout, lahat sila mabait, lahat sila sweet.
Yeah. And I see Gordon Ramsay is so different talaga. Outside the kitchen, he's so sweet to his family, to his kids.
Yeah.
Ibang klase.
Yeah, even in
Yeah.
like MasterChef Kids,
Oo,
alam mo na parang
yeah.
mas mabait siya.
He can't see me to
To
the
be fair, kailangan iba talaga yung approach na doon, di ba? Kailangan iba.
Yeah.
All right, so Abby, don't go away, and please don't go anywhere either, because our conversation with Abby Marquez will continue after this short break. We're having a lot of fun here, guys. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views.
I'm Anton Rojas.
UP crushes LaSalle to seize UAP basketball supremacy. NU dethrones UST to reclaim women's basketball glory. The Pinoy powerhouse squad topped and crushed the competition in Mobile Legends Bang Bang esports. The Bucks take down the Thunder in the NBA Cup victory. The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, on the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. It's chaos in the studios, but I don't mind. We're still hanging out with the lumpia queen herself, food content creator Abby Marquez. She's waving the Philippine flag all over the world. And of course, it wasn't just all work for you this year. You had a lot of fun also. We talk about you waving the Philippine flag. You defended the very iconic spaghetti here from the Philippines from a certain celebrity who was not very kind to our particular brand of spaghetti.
And I was so proud of you when I saw that. I said, my girl.
Thank you. I think that was the bravest thing I have ever done. And ayoko magmura, but ang ginawa. As in, sabi ko, oh my God, what did I just do? So you have to understand, I did that. His security was all over the place. I literally had parang may security staff beside me when I did that. Oh, grabe. Ang dami kong footage na I'm just okay, can we do this? Parang hindi ko siya magawa kasi nakakatakot, baka biglang may...
First of all, yung security sa background,
He's like staring.
security yan ni Benny, not yours, right?
Yeah, because that's a public place. That's literally in the middle of a department store and he's doing a book signing. So,
my
for me to
goodness.
bring in food around, I rehearsed that at home.
How many times?
I don't know. Pero saglit lang naman. Isang line lang naman eh. Isang line lang naman.
Yeah.
I had to order the spaghetti way advanced the day before.
So that's a day-old spaghetti?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the bravest thing really I've ever done.
And we are proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You raised the Philippine flag.
Did he actually know that you were there?
I don't think so, but I talked to him
you talked
after
after?
that.
Did he say anything or did you mention like, I don't understand why you don't like our spaghetti?
Yeah, hindi naman ganun kasi mabait ako. So, so pumila ako, tapos nagpakilala ko sa kanya, sabi ko, "Hi, I'm Abigail Marquez. I'm a food content creator from the Philippines, the land of Jollibee." Tapos sabi niya,
Oh, that's so good. All right. Now that we've gone through your most controversial piece of content, I just want to know actually, kasi, all right, let's go and talk a bit about, siguro, advice to some of the other content creators who are inspired by you so much. Kasi we've been talking a lot about yung proseso mo and yung proseso working with other people. What is your way of working?
in terms of what, kasi sobrang daming ginagawa.
Maybe selecting yung content.
Selecting my content. So brainstorming ideas, they actually come from different, I would say, resources like 2 a.m. thoughts, comment sections sa TikTok, at the grocery stores, may nakita ang product, uy, parang gusto ko magluto niyan. Or like watching TV shows like, sabihin nating Hell's Kitchen, tapos sabihin ni Gordon Ramsay, bakit na magkakaluto mo ng salmon? So yung sa isip ko parang, kaya kong magawa ng salmon. So gagawa ko ng salmon content. But recently, yung pinaka-interesting one is I listen to music. And then I think about ano yung magandang food video or recipe that
could go with this.
That could go with this. Hindi ko pa siya masyado na-execute. But before, I've done cooking bibingka over Ben and Ben's bibingka song. Yan yung pinaka-masaya for me. Kasi yun talaga, you sit down and just let it all parang
When you come up with
Visualize.
ideas, are you already thinking of how to look sa platform or are you thinking about yung concept muna?
I think it's pag nag-isip ako, number one, ano yung mapupulot ng tao dito? Yung palagi.
Okay. Yeah.
So it always has to be something substantial.
Right.
And then magpo-follow na lang yung execution. Like how is this gonna work for a 60-second video? Paano siya papanoorin ng mga tao? Papanoorin ba nila? Yeah.
Right.
So,
And then when you come up with your food recipes, let's talk about that. Because everybody has a different way of cooking, especially Filipino food.
Yeah.
Or like you said, like if Gordon Ramsay told you a salmon. So how do you come up with the recipe? What's your process? And do you taste test beforehand before you shoot? Kasi
So,
ang hirap nun eh.
I'm really comfortable with the ingredients that I work with. Before content creation, I cooked a lot. So, para akong yung mga lola nyo na hindi na nila kailangan magsukat ng mga bagay.
Yeah.
Basta nagtitimpla-timpla lang sila.
Tansya. Yes.
Just because they cook a lot and they know how the ingredients behave. So, a lot of the times, I don't do test kitchen. Pag nag-shoot ako, yun na yun. But if it turns out bad, which just happened maybe 1 or twice pa lang, hindi ko na siya ipopost kasi ba't papanoorin?
Actually, this actually goes on to what we were talking about actually before the show. Kasi we were asking, lumpia queen ka. What is the perfect lumpia, the idea of the perfect lumpia for you? And how would you make it? And have you already made yung ideal lumpia sa opinion mo?
I think this would also explain the process. First of all, I would think, ano ba yung essence ng dish na to? What do people expect when they think of lumpia or adobo? So for lumpia, crispy for sure. Crispy, hindi masyadong greasy. Meaty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how do I go about that is, I adapt the techniques or the ingredients. Paano ba to magiging masarap na meaty? Paano to hindi magiging oily? So you drain it vertically or you make sure to fry it in the right temperatures para hindi niya i-absorb yung oil. Or kapag crispy, well, you use the right kind of wrapper or just make sure the filling is really, hindi siya masyadong basa.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganon. So, it's sometimes a process as well.
Yeah,
Like in the middle of cooking, dun ko na-realize ito yung dapat gawin. But yeah, so you make sure you capture the essence, and I think that's also what you need to know in order to innovate. So yun naman yung recipes ko na may mga twists.
Yes.
So I make sure to still honor the original dish na pag tinikman mo to, adobo pa rin to pero may onting twist. Hindi
Yeah.
siya
I
parang
get
you
you.
bastardize
Yeah.
the dish.
You know what amazes me is that we talked earlier and I asked you, chef ka ba or nag-culinary school ka ba?
Yeah.
She's actually self-taught.
Yeah.
So ang
So that's a
galing,
gift.
diba? Yeah, yeah.
Take it from above.
It's a natural skill na you just really understand food.
Yeah.
Diba?
And I think important din for other people to know na the skill or what I did, I didn't get it overnight.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I know how to cook right now because of years of trying and failing in the kitchen.
Right.
And I know how to do content because I studied editing, I studied cinematography.
Yes.
So, hindi siya overnight thing. It was actually years
Yes,
of
yes.
honing the skill and getting familiar with
Yes.
it. And then, when I did content, doon lang siya, nag-hit siya. And I think people should know na it took me years.
It took you a
Yeah,
while.
yes,
Took you a
Pero
while.
Abby, everyone is so excited, first of all, that you're here. I mean, like, to the point that the chairman of our board, our ex-com, is actually watching the show right now. Yung Mrs. ni Chairman, si Ma'am Eta's watching, really enjoying you're here because they're such big fans. We have so many fans of you watching right now. Now, for those who are inspired by you, what message do you have for them? And of course, what can we expect next from an Abby Marquez?
So, idiretso ko na, good things take time.
Yes.
For my content, I really focus on the quality and make sure it adds value to whoever watches it. I think that's the way to go for social media, for content creation. As long as you offer value, you teach them, you entertain them, papanoorin ka ng mga tao. Advice and what's next for me? Right now, I'm really focused on just keep on doing the short videos that people love.
Yes.
But I'm the type of person to always explore my potential or something.
Whoa.
My potential. So I'd like to see how I do in like longer videos
Yeah.
or in different types of media like hindi lang cooking short form. Ayoko sabihin na acting or like singing, but any other type. So I will try anything once.
You're doing well on TV, by the way, ah.
Huh?
You're doing well on TV right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Mag-zoom in ka. Ayan. Yeah. So, mag-acting workshop muna tayo. But then, Abby, we're so happy you're here. Thank you very much for joining us.
Magandang araw, Pilipinas! Sa bawat issue, may iba't ibang anggulo. Sa bawat storya, may iba't ibang kwento.
Himayin natin ang bawat sulok at bawat kanto mula sa iba't ibang perspektibo na madaling maintindihan ng karaniwang mamamayan.
Every Saturday na mga magdadag to 11:30 a.m. Kaya huwag kayong papahuli, mga kababayan. Manatiling may pakialam sa mga issue sa ating bansa kung kaya samahan niyo kami. Dito lang sa Cuatro Cantos!
Now, in a heartwarming narrative of love and perseverance, Filipino-Korean police officer Julius Manalo, also known as Oh Jun Young, I hope I got that right, recently reunited with his mother, Oh Jun Nim.
I hope you got that
I
right.
hope I got that right too. After 31 years apart. Despite facing numerous obstacles and the pain of separation, Manalo remained determined to find his mother, ultimately succeeding after a chance encounter with a Korean entertainment producer. Now, to tell us more about this tale of perseverance and hope, we have Julius Manalo with us live. Hello, Julius. Welcome to It's a Beautiful Day.
Hello po, good morning po sa inyo.
Good morning. Annyeonghaseyo.
Anyo.
So,
Grabe yung pag-practice niya, by the way.
Ay, ang cute nung pagkasabi niya.
Oo.
Thank you to
Anak
ate.
yung dramas I've been watching.
In character in character talaga.
Thank you po.
So
thank you.
Julius, kwentuhan tayo, no? You got the whole country, not just Philippines, no, but also Korea, watching your story, diba? Finding your mother after 31 years, right? So
Opo.
it's a long search. So tell us all about it. And can you tell us yung emotions mo, no, leading up to the day na nahanap mo yung mommy mo? Kwento mo sa amin.
Yung papalapit na yung mismong pagkikita namin, yung emotion ko noon is hindi ko na may paliwanag.
Okay.
Actually, nasa kotse pa ako noon habang sabi ng isang staff na hintay mo lang yung queue namin bago ka bumaba. So, yun. Kinakabahan ako, tapos hawak ko yung kamay ng misis ko. And then, yung mismong nagkita kami, walang memories na meron ako dito sa Pilipinas. Lahat yung nawala.
Okay.
Lagi kong sinasabi na during that time, parang 6 years old lang ako.
Oh.
Yun.
Nakita natin yung, well, kung napanood niyo yung video, grabe yung pagtakbo mo eh, yung emotions. At nung nakita mo siya, yung, at least yung silhouette niya, nung malayo pa siya, anong iniisip mo?
Basta doon ka napatunayan yung lukso ng dugo eh. Na nagulat ako na parang naging Korean 6 years old boy ako kung kailan nahinto yung pagkikita namin. Kaya ang sigaw ko is Korean din, di ba? Oh ma, ganun, nagulat ako. Na yun, ang gusto ko lang mangyari is puntahan kagad siya nang mas mabilis kaya ako napatakbo.
Ano yung unang sinabi niya sa'yo? Nung nagyakap kayo, what was the first word that you
Na naintindihan mo?
Na naintindihan mo, yes.
Yung una, parang sinabi niya yung pangalan ko. Yun yung parang gumano siya na, alam mo yung pahagulgul na siya. And then naririnig ko na nagsosorry siya sa akin.
And you guys, the language barriers there, because she only speaks Korean, and obviously you can't speak Korean yet. So how was that after you guys met? How was your bonding experience like, since there's a language barrier between both of you all?
Ang ginagawa namin is talagang translate yung mga apps sa cellphone.
Okay.
Napakahalaga niya noong mga time na yun na talagang na-appreciate namin. And also, mafe-feel mo habang mababasa mo kung ano yung gusto niya sabihin eh. Alam mo yun. Talagang ang laking help ng mga applications na yun.
Julius, balikan natin yung simula. When in 5-month period, if I'm not mistaken, from the time na na-discover na hinahanap mo yung nanay mo. And then it took 5 months for them to find yung mom mo. Ano yung feeling mo throughout the entire process? First of all, did you believe it? Yung sinabi nila, oh, we'll help you find your mom.
Noong una, naniwala naman ako, pero alam ko na magkakaroon sila ng dead end, which is yung dead end ko din.
Ano yung dead end mo dati?
Privacy law. Hindi ka basta pwedeng kumuha ng details kahit na meron akong papers nun. Binigay ko sa kanila yung mga papers na kailangan nila para mahanap yung nanay ko. And then true enough, nalaman ko na lang this month or last month na hindi rin pala binigay sa kanila yung details kahit na magkakababayan sila doon. Kailangan pala ako pupunta ron, magpaparegister ako, and then sa kanila tatanungin yung other parties kung papayag sila na ibigay yung details nila. So, 2 months yun. Then meron din silang show every Sunday. Doon nila pinost yung picture ng nanay ko. Parang sinabi nila, ayaw niyong bigay sa amin yung details. Ipopost namin, sige. Every Sunday, yung mukha ng babae na to, and yung number, para may makakita at magbigay ng info. Ganun yung nangyari.
So you grew up 31 years, no? Hiwalay ka with your moms. You grew up without her presence in your life, no? Tell us all about your growing up years and yung relationship niyo ng father mo. Did it encourage you to to find your mom?
Yung sa may pagkabata ko kasi, totoo lang, marami nang nangyari doon na yung ibang mga tao hindi makapaniwala dahil sa kung ano ako ngayon. Kasi unang-una, ang pinaka-unang mahirap sa amin is financial. Talagang walang pera nun eh.
Right,
So, lahat ng problema manganganak doon eh. So, kung walang pera, walang ganong gamit, walang ganong pagkain, ganun yung nangyayari sa amin noon. Until such time yung tatay ko, kailangan na namang umalis ng bansa para magkaroon ng pera. Kasi yung tatay ko is musician.
I see. Okay.
And yun lang yung alam niyang trabaho. Naintindihan ko naman yun. Pero yung tatay ko, never siya nagbigay ng sama ng loob sa akin towards sa nanay ko.
Oh, that's nice.
At least he's very supportive.
Yes.
Meron siyang kwento na medyo hindi maganda sa version niya kung bakit sila naghiwalay. Pero it's between both of them, di ba?
Right.
Personal.
Yes.
Pero yung ako, papunta sa nanay ko,
lagi niyang sinasabi, hanapin mo yung nanay mo. Nanay mo yan.
That's good.
Oh, that's sweet.
Nice, yes.
Can you talk more about when you encountered the producer, the Korean producer? How was that like, and what was that the first thing you told him was like, hey, like I'm trying to meet my mom in Korea, can you help me? Or how was that encounter like? I'm so curious how that started.
Yung producer, hindi talaga siya yung na-meet ko.
Oo.
Ah, okay.
So sa bahay namin, meron na ini-install na parang pangsala ng tubig, ganyan. May nag-i-install sa amin. Pagkatapos wala ako sa bahay, yung anak ko, siguro, alam mo naman, parang angel siguro, na nagdo-drawing siya, tapos binibigay niya dun sa nag-i-install ng tubig. Korean yung nag-i-install ng tubig, dalawa sila nag-i-install. So ngayon, sabi niya, she looks like Korean. So tawanan, biyanan ko, yung mga ibang mga nandun sa bahay, tawanan sila. Of course, kasi 1/4 Korean yan. At yung tatay niya is 1/2 Korean. Ganun ba? Then, dumating ako, pinakilala ko. Kasi sabi niya, oh, saan ka sa Korea, ganyan. Napag-usapan namin, nalaman niya yung kwento ko. And kung ano yung nangyari sa buhay ko, na napagdaanan ko, and then, naging basketball player ako, and also naging, police officer. Sabi niya, ang ganda naman ng buhay mo, very interesting. Ipipitch daw niya sa kakilala niyang producer.
Oh, okay. So that's how it started.
At hindi nga, well, family reunion show, medical show. Yung show na yun,
Yes.
tama ba?
Medical show sa mga nanay.
Oo, sa Korea.
Okay, okay.
So,
Well, that works out. Kasi for the nanays
Oo,
nga.
Yeah.
for the health of the heart yun eh. Pero, Julius, kanina nag-usap tayo talking about yung story mo. I asked you kung naumay ka ba, just talking about yung moment yan over and over again. Pero sinabi mo na iba na yung, I guess yung direction mo after that moment because people have been reaching out to you. Tama ba yan?
Opo. So, yung nauumay, hindi yun yung tamang word na naisip ko eh. Ang naiisip ko, kailangan ko pa bang gawin to? Kasi nahanap ko na yung nanay ko. That's the purpose eh.
I understand, yeah.
Pero, lahat ng tanong ko na yun, nasagot yun nung may mga nagme-message sa akin ng mga nanay. Lalo na yung isang message, actually dalawa, yung isa lang yung sasabihin ko na grabe. Ang sabi niya, alam mo, Nak, matagal na kaming hindi nag-uusap ng anak ko. Nanay siya. Pero dahil napanood niya yung nangyari sa'yo, bigla niya akong kinausap. So yung reconciliation, yung healing of family na nangyari, dahil na-touch lang sila doon sa story ko, maybe that's the mission na binubulong sa akin ni God para umatin sa mga ganito and to inspire more people na magkaroon ng healing.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that. That's so sweet. Your story would be the next Anoki drama.
Oh.
We'll see it
Oh,
soon.
moving
yung story rights kukunin yan. Oo.
Moving forward, so you found your mom. What's next for your followers now? You're learning Korean, right? So
Yes.
you're trying to break that language barrier,
Oo, kasi-
magkaintindihan. Dapat
kasi
turuan
ngayon,
mo rin
kapag
mag-Filipino.
naka-FaceTime daw, kapag naka-video call, titigan na lang daw eh. Kasi wala yung language barrier, nandun pa rin.
Yeah, actions
Yeah.
speak louder than words.
Actually, hindi pa nga option talaga yung video call. That's why I'm trying to learn back yung Korean. So ngayon, nagsisend lang muna kami ng mga videos, ng mga anak ko, family ko, and lagi kami nag-uusap. So again, translate na naman, ganun. Sabay isasend sa kanya yung yung gusto kong sabihin. Ganun yung nangyayari sa amin as of now.
That's sweet. Is she
Oh.
trying to learn Tagalog as well? Or not?
Hindi na. Hindi ko na bibigay sa kanya yun.
Need since.
Hindi ko na
I mean, you never know, she might.
Yeah.
hindi ko na
A few
bibigay.
words.
Hindi ko na bibigay sa kanya yung stress na yun. Ako nagagawa nun kasi nga, 'di ba? Ako naman yung malakas as of now eh. So, siguro ako dapat yung gumawa. Yun. So, sa mga followers ko naman, before naman kasi mangyari na actually meron akong TikTok and about basketball talaga eh.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
ngayon,
nakita ko yan, yeah.
nag-cross na, nagkaroon na ng about family, ganyan. So, siguro ito yung other mission, another chapter of my life. Basketball, use that, or use your talent para mapuntahan mo yung gusto mo marating and makuha mo yung gusto mo makuha.
Alright, Julius, we have to wrap things up in just a bit. Pero the one thing I want to leave all our viewers with is siguro your biggest realization about family after seeing your mom after 31 years and of course, kasi may pamilya ka na rin, how did that affect yung view mo with regards kung gaano ka-importante ang family?
Whatever happens to you talaga, you will feel at home sa family mo. Kasi yun naramdaman ko sa nanay ko na feeling ko successful na ako pero alam ko merong butas na hindi pa napupunan eh. So nung nakita ko yung nanay ko, doon ko nasagot yung katanungan na ano ba yung kulang? Ano ba yung kulang? And after that, nalaman ko yung purpose of life. bawat tao may kanya-kanyang purpose of life. And nalaman ko nga na yun, baka ito yung way para to inspire other people na magkaroon ng healing. Siguro, ginawa lang akong way para sa mga ibang tao. Kumbaga, one hit, pero marami palang tatamaan. Magaling siya eh, magaling siya.
Julius, maraming salamat. Continue inspiring people. We know that you're not done talking about it, you're not done sharing, and we are going to keep on replaying yung moment na yun, and of course, all the words that you have moving forward as well. Your kids are lucky to have you as a dad after experiencing what you've experienced here.
Thank you, thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much, Julius.
Thank you. Thank you
so
po.
much for
Thank you
joining
po.
us today.
Bawat anggulo ng bawat issue.
9 out of 10 Filipinos ang nais na mapanagot ang mga corrupt officials.
Bawat detalye ng mga napapanahong pangyayari.
September 23 nang simulan ng Israel ang air attacks sa Lebanon na
Tuloy-tuloy na ihahati hanggang Sabado at Linggo. Weekend Agenda. Sabado at Linggo, 5:30 p.m. sa BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. We have an exciting guest this morning, one of the Philippines' sought-after actresses with a long list of movies and teleseries, including the 2023 MMFF entry Firefly and her breakout movie Baguettes. We're catching up with Yayo Aguila this morning and perhaps know more than what we see on screen. It's a beautiful day, Yayo. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. It's nice to be here. Nice to wake up early.
It's nice to wake up early. Yeah.
I like working early
Oh,
than working late.
You are the very first guest who actually said that you love waking up early, you love working early. Nah?
Baka that's her secret of her beauty.
I know,
Waking up
right?
early.
I mean,
No,
all
because
throughout the years, she
The
looks
one thing that I
timeless.
look forward to, when you wake up early, you get to rest early also. Like, when I get home, I can go back to sleep.
Okay.
Sarap, no?
Sadly,
Tama
that's
yun.
not the case for
Sorry
us.
for you guys. Sorry.
But that's okay. No, Flashback Friday tayo ngayon because we're going back to the 80s, something that I love doing. Your breakout film was the cult film Baguettes, right?
Yeah.
Go right up. I have to sing that. Down, right? Diba, Miss Yayo?
No, I understood that. I like that. I
Hindi
enjoyed
lang siya
that.
kakanta, pero tayo lang yung kakanta. But anyway, let's talk about your experience doing that movie. I know that was a long time ago, but for the sake of Monique, who, is not familiar with the
sorry.
movie,
It's okay.
let's
I'll
tell her
watch it
all
later.
about it.
Well, we're celebrating our 40th year
Yeah.
this year.
40th?
Because that was...
84.
We did it, 83, and it was shown 84, early 84.
Grabe!
40 years
nakatagal,
ago.
40 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Akala ko nga we're gonna have like something like a special, or not really a movie or a TV show, but something like that. But didn't happen, so I guess
There was
okay
a
lang.
reunion in the past, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Raymond Lauchenko had a concert
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, so we were there. We weren't complete, but Aga was there, Yula was there, I was there, Cheska, and Cheska Inigo and Ramon Christopher. They were from Baguettes too, but we're still friends up to now.
It's talking about that generation in particular kasi obviously I was not alive when that movie came out. I'm so sorry. But then at the same time, I talked to people who did watch it, including my dad, my mom, and yung impact ng Baguettes in general, sobrang long-lasting the legacy. Nagulat ka ba? That's the type of legacy left behind that until today, people still talk about it, people still enjoy it and look back at it.
I know. Nung time that after we did the movie, wala pa, medyo quiet pa. When we were promoting it, talagang, kasi I was 16 and then the boys were like 14,
Yeah,
16,
yeah.
same, ganun yung
They're
age
babies,
range
yeah,
namin.
yeah.
We were like wondering how come yung mga tao nagkakagulo, we were inside a coaster, tapos gumagalaw na yung coaster. Kasi, pero we weren't expecting anything like that. We just did the movie, we had fun, we made friends, and then that was it. Tapos nag-hit yung movie because of the songs and the outfits
Yeah.
that
Right,
we
right,
wore
right.
then.
Is there a favorite moment shooting Baguettes that you have? Most memorable?
I think I would say there was a scene kasi there, yung parang prom. So we were all there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun kasi yung age na yun, di ba, you're making new friends, tapos
right.
first movie ko din yun, marami sa amin, first yun. So, masaya. And the best part is yung up to now, people are talking about it. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
really grateful kasi parang, wow,
Sequel, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I think the amazing thing is that we're talking about something from 1984, but until today, you're still going strong. You're still not a lot of people last long in the industry. Like, to be completely honest, diba? Kasi some people, minsan mainit, and then after that, it goes away, and then pero para sa anong sekreto ng longevity mo in this career? And of course, tips for those who want to last as long in the
Yes.
media industry as well.
Every time I'm asked that question, alay ko naman sinasabi, siguro makulit lang ako mag-pray at mag-ask ng kung ano-ano kay God.
Yes.
Kaya siguro nandito pa rin ako. That's why when I wake up every day of my life, I'm always grateful na nandito pa rin ako. Kasi not a lot of people in our industry gets to be that blessed.
Yes, that is
Sana
true.
lahat
That is true.
ganun. So I'm thankful. Yun lang yun. At saka kasi I always tell people, yung mga gusto mag-artista, yung marami na kasi ngayon na napapag-usapan na yung, you know, yung parang sabi nila, term sa showbiz, na ilawan ka lang spotlight,
minsan may problems sa work
feeling
ethics.
ka na. So
Yeah.
yung may
Work
attitude
ethics.
ba,
Yes,
ganyan.
yes.
So sana walang ganun. Kasi you have to love the people that you work with. You have to love your job. Kasi not everyone gets that opportunity.
Right,
So,
right.
kailangan maging grateful ka, maging thankful ka sa lahat ng blessings.
Speaking of blessings, you are blessed. You have a lot of projects, right? You've done a lot of movies, not just movies, but also teleseries, right? Is there a particular project that is your most favorite?
Actually, sa top ng head ko, I would say number one is Bagman. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, what's his name? Arjo.
Arjo.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's my number one. And then
Okay.
also I did Gimmick with Camille Prats,
Yeah.
Angelica
My
Panganiban.
God, classic!
When they were in their teens.
Yeah.
So that show lasted for more than a year. Pero masaya because we built a family. Na hanggang ngayon, we're still like all in touch with each other.
Oh, nice.
And then, kaya nakakatawa, kaya gusto ko yung show na yun kasi super relaxed lang kami doon. And then, tas na hanggang ngayon, up to now nagte-trending siya sa TikTok
Yeah.
or, di ba? Tapos, it's nice to like, parang reminisce, ganyan. Kakatuwa. Tsaka, yung generation na nanonood nung Gimmick na yun, nagsisend pa rin sila ng messages
Yeah.
to me or to Camille. May group sila. So,
You know, it feels like it's sometimes it's not just about siguro yung product that comes out of it, but then when you do projects, how big are the connections that you build while making the projects that actually make them more memorable para sa'yo?
Your friendships.
yung friendship, yung family.
Yeah.
Minsan kasi hindi na lang friendship, it's family.
Yeah.
Ba? Family outside your home, your
Yeah.
real family. So, yun yung takeaway ko after every project.
Yeah.
Yung, kasi may mga sinasabi nga sila na showbiz friends na friends lang kayo pag nasa set kayo. Pero ako, I really wanna maintain that friendship outside taping.
Yeah.
Sino ang mga best friends mo sa industry?
Actually, si Aiko,
Okay.
si Pops, and then yun, I saw the picture si Camille.
Yeah.
Si Camille Prats kasi, well, favorite ko talagang baby yan.
Okay.
Kasi, di ba, because of Gimmick.
Yeah, yeah.
Tapos,
Ano ba parang magka-age lang kayo ni Camille Pratt?
tapos si Pauline, si Sherilyn, nagkaroon kasi kami ng teleserye before. So
Okay.
kami for yung girls. Tapos na-maintain na namin yung friendship na yun. At saka yung bond na yun. Talagang super, kahit you don't see each other, di ba yun yung friendship, even if in
Right.
distance, you're
Yeah.
still friends. When you see each other, parang
Even after the project, you still get in touch
exactly.
with each other,
Hanggang ngayon.
diba?
Nakakatawa lang kasi ako yung oldest sa kanila. Tapos si Camille, lagi kong daughter sa mga
Yeah.
shows. Pero, magbarkada kami.
Well, you
so,
don't look the oldest.
Sabi ko nga,
Yeah, you guys
thank
do.
oh, thank you.
Well, I want to actually ask you a kind of controversial
Uy.
question.
Uy,
Let's wake up our
controversial.
viewers. Well, Anne asked you kanina, what's your favorite project to work on? I want to know what's the project that you hated working on.
Well,
that you well, I guess you
I
can
think-
say
I think
word.
let's word it
This-
differently.
Like
Like,
a project that you
that was
had
a
a,
bit
hard
difficult.
time
Yeah.
doing.
Oh my gosh.
Ang hirap nun.
Ang hirap.
Actually, no, because the reason why I want to reword it differently is because minsan it's not, the more difficult projects are actually the more memorable
The
ones.
more
eh.
challenging
The more
project.
challenging one
yeah.
kasi iba yung samahan eh. Right
Yes.
after
The
eh.
most challenging
challenging
project for
one
you.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Challenging but
Rewarding.
Rewarding. During the pandemic,
yeah.
naka-lock in kami.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was away from for my kids for 8 months.
What were you doing?
Niña.
Okay.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were in Dolores, Quezon, and
Okay.
I was there for 8 months. But I got to go home. Like, we had breaks.
Okay.
But that was difficult kasi I was away from my children. And I was never away from my children kahit matatandaan. So I was never away for a long time. So it was difficult. But it was very rewarding and it was such a blessing kasi I built a family. I made friends.
Yeah.
So you were stuck with each other. So hindi kami working people lang. We were a family then.
Yeah,
So ang hirap nung maghihiwalay na kami.
And the funny thing is kasi the production restrictions during the
Yes, ang
pandemic
dami.
was
Very strict.
insane.
Yeah.
Super insane.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how it was for when it would be shooting teleserye. My own personal experience during the pandemic, calling basketball games, we were locked in a room that was the size of a shoebox practically. Na kaming dalawa lang. And then kapag if one of us turns out to be positive or had a contact, then all of a sudden you're locked away for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
What was siguro the toughest situation that you had to encounter sa
Yung-
production nyo?
Sa production, well, we were housed kunyari, kami, 3 artista kami in one house. So maraming houses kasi ang dami namin
Yeah,
ng cast.
yeah.
So, 3 kami, 3 na girls, 3 actresses in one house. Pero, syempre, ang hirap din kasi mayat maya, you had to take the antigen test.
Yeah.
Tapos, diba, minsan hindi ka naman din pwede na to talk to anyone, like,
Right,
be
yes.
close. May social distancing pa rin until further notice from the production. Yun yung pinakamahirap doon. Tapos, nakalock in kayo sa house. Siyempre, nasa probinsya ka, parang ako kasi I want to go around. I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
go around,
Yeah.
pero hindi pwede.
Yeah. And feeling mo pwede kasi there's a lot of open space.
Yes, pero hindi talaga.
lumabas, right? Yeah,
Grabe.
you've mentioned, being away from your family during that time, your children, and everybody knows that you're a single mom. How do you balance your time? When you're busy with projects, how do you balance your time with the children and making sure that your presence is still felt by them?
Actually, now it's easier for me kasi all my kids are working na. They're
Okay,
old. My
okay.
eldest is 38, my youngest is 23, but they're all working. But during the time na nag-school pa sila, ang hirap kasi sabi ko nga, di ba, I was never away from my children that long, ng 8
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
So, syempre, buti na lang there's cellphone,
Yeah, technology.
may technology na. Ngayon, I just really always make it a point na kahit my 3 kids are with me, my eldest is, because she has her own,
Family.
yeah, not yet. Pero her partner, ayun lang. I just really want to make it a point na after work, I go home. Mas gusto ko kasi nasa bahay. Kasi parang feeling ko kahit old na yung mga kids ko, parang gusto rin naman nila ako na nasa bahay. Parang kasi I cook for them, I clean the house, ganyan. Parang I still do the things that I used to do for them. Minus lang yung bringing them to school,
Right,
picking
yeah,
them up.
yes,
But
yes.
now I still do it. Kunyari may lakad sila and I'm still home. I'm home, I really volunteer. Saan kayo punta? Hatid ko kayo. Or I'll pick you up.
nice.
Parang,
Yeah.
hindi naman habit yun, pero I like doing that.
Yeah.
It makes
Parang-
me happy.
Parang to make sure that, you're still part of their lives, kahit
Yes.
grown-ups na sila.
Because
no?
I know sooner or later, all of them are gonna be going their
Yeah.
own path.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
gonna have their own family. So I
Yes.
just wanna enjoy the time.
Or any of them do they want to do showbiz like you? Do they want to follow in your
None of them.
footsteps? Oh,
None of them.
wow.
Oo. Hindi ko alam if they're shy, pero hindi naman sila shy, but once in a while they'll do guestings with me. But
Okay.
like really in front of the camera, acting, no.
But did you want them when they were younger? Kasi alam ko may ibang showbiz
Like a
parents that they
stage
don't
mom,
want their
yeah.
kids to be part of showbiz. The others naman, they encourage.
I never encouraged, but I
Okay.
never discouraged. So sa akin kasi, kung gusto nyo, okay lang. But kung ayaw nyo, okay lang din.
Yeah, but I believe Patricia had a bit of a stint as well in TV. I think The Biggest Loser, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
yes. Yeah. Oh, you know my daughter.
Sorry. But,
From the research box.
they had to do the research. But then, of course, what's your advice? What was your advice to her at that time? Because it was such a vulnerable
Yes,
show
it
to be
is.
on,
Yes.
to be quite
That's
honest.
true.
Kasi I can only imagine
She had
yung
to
scrutiny
go
and
through
ano,
so
yeah.
much. Pero nagulat ako kasi that was her decision. And sabi ko naman sa kanya, she was having issues with her,
Yeah.
sa kanya physically. Tapos, that was a good opportunity. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, if you wanna join, then go. But it's a commitment. So, she's very independent naman. So, okay lang. After that, na-happy naman ako kasi na-happy siya and she lost so much weight.
Yeah.
Diba, ang laking accomplishment nun for her. So I was really proud of her. I was really proud of her. I cried when I saw her the first time.
Yeah.
Kasi sabi ko, oh my gosh. Sabi ko, ang laki nung pagbabago
Yeah.
sa kanya. So, yun. Okay
Yeah.
naman ako. Okay naman ako.
Now, Yayo, Monique and I would want to know.
Yes.
Because you've been in the industry for
I'll
so
sit
long.
back.
And look at you.
You look
Your beauty is timeless.
Sometimes sitting right in front of me, I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah,
I wanna know.
yeah. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, parang magka-age lang kayo ni Camille Prats.
Oh my
But what's your
Magka-age ka rin ni Monique.
secret?
Basically, I probably look older than you.
What is your
good.
secret, Miss Yayo, to looking this fabulous?
I don't know kasi wala naman akong secret.
Okay.
I just really take good care of myself. Especially now that, I'm nearing having a card, like in a few years na mas senior citizen card. I just take care of my, at saka I always wanna be happy. Pero alam ko naman na everyday may stress. There's daily stress, mayroon talagang stress na malaki. Pero habit ko na yung hindi ako nagpapastress. Parang don't stress the small stuff.
Yeah.
Ganun
Hindi
ako
tayo
kasi.
Dapat
At
happy
saka,
tayo every day.
siguro yung positive outlook.
Yeah.
Ganyan lang naman
Yes,
ako.
yeah.
Parang ako, hindi naman ako dead man na tao. But kung pwede lang, as much as possible, on a daily basis, parang, okay, dead ma.
Okay,
Bukas
we
okay
were-
na yan.
You know what we were showing on screen, no? Si Miss Yayo also looks like Bel Mariano.
That's what they always
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I get that a lot.
Are you a Bel Donnie fan?
Yes, of course, I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Bel Donnie.
Grabe.
Well, actually, speaking of, is there a particular project that you wish to have in the future? Or is there a certain artista that you want to work with moving
On
forward?
top of my head, Vilma Santos.
Vilma Santos.
Oh, you've never.
Never.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Miss Vilma, if you're watching.
She knows
Miss
that. I
Vilma,
always
knows
tell
that.
her
Ay,
that.
Magila would want
Well,
to.
hopefully there's something in the works.
No, but I mean,
Maybe. I think that
Something cooking.
I believe that's every actor's dream or nasa bucket list yun ng mga
yeah,
fellow
what I love about this conversation, especially looking about that yung longevity ng career niyo, it's there's a lot of gratefulness involved, and at the same time, there's also a lot of there are a lot of exciting things that always happen along the way,
Yes.
syempre. But you mentioned the working with Vilma. Is there any particular project that you've dreamt of doing apart from working with Miss Vilma Santos that it's still part of your bucket list moving forward?
dream ko dati maging action star.
Really?
Pero syempre, hindi na yun pwede ngayon. Hindi ko na yun kaya.
Bagman was an action movie. Bagman was an action
Yeah,
movie,
but
right?
I never did any
Yung
The
action
scenes.
action
Ah,
scenes.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I did one, pero not, it was like a big, yung scene na binaral ni Bagman yung, so
okay.
big scene yon.
Yeah.
So all I did was run.
Yeah.
Okay. Yun, di ba?
So gusto mo mala Angelina Jolie,
Ganun.
Raya,
Dream ko yan talaga eh.
Yeah.
Dream ko yan talaga
Why
eh.
not?
Soon. I mean, you
yeah,
can
why
still
not?
do it.
No,
I don't think so.
to be fair, one of my goals is to get shot on camera one day.
What?
Like just
Okay, gawin natin yun,
just
guys.
be overly dramatic like
Somebody,
one
I'm
day.
gonna buy a paintball.
Direct, you're hearing
I
this,
know.
right? Direct, bukas na
I-
bukas, we'll shoot
like, I want-
wala
like-
na tayo bukas.
Monday.
Topple over
We
a
have time to
table,
buy.
jump over a chair.
Ang saya kaya niyan, yung mababaril ka.
Ayan,
Yung
director
kasi
already
may
said.
mga
Yeah,
nilalagay
direct
sila.
said.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Oh
You'll
my
stand
goodness.
there, Pao, tapos Monique and I will.
We'll find it. One day, guys, one day.
Well, it was great having you, Miss Yayo, if before our closing remarks, before we go, for anybody aspiring to be
Closing
an
remarks,
artista.
informal naman natin.
I just want to know if you have any words of encouragement other than be positive and be grateful. Are there any other tips that you can impart on our viewers who wants to be
especially
an
if they want
artista?
to-
And for us,
become
kasi gusto namin tumagal dito eh.
showbiz.
Not an artista, but yes.
Eh, syempre, yung lagi ko sinasabi, it's important na to get to know your craft. Kasi kahit ako, matanda na ako sa showbiz, pero for me, this is a learning process. Hanggang nandito ako, I learn so much from every project, and yung mga learnings ko, ina-apply ko pa rin yung daily, in my life, especially sa work. So yung mga gustong mag-artista, I mean, I'm not discouraging you, pero syempre, it's good na, you know, yung kung nandun yung talent or i-hone nyo pa yung talent nyo. Pero syempre, mas maganda yung prepared ka sa papasukin mo like sa industry natin. Mas maganda yung ganun.
Love the craft, not just the rewards.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Yayo, maraming salamat. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for
Ang
coming.
saya. It's a beautiful day.
Yes!
Beautiful morning.
You make waking up in the morning worth it. Thank you so much. Really
It's worth it
appreciate
now that I'm talking with you guys.
We need her
Super sulit yung pagising ng maaga.
Miss Yayo, you wanna be our fourth host? Extend pa natin to. Until later. Kinikat natin si Asset Domingo. Miss Yayo, ikaw na yung fourth host namin.
Dips na dito sa chair na to.
Why not? Why not?